Hello, hello.
Hi, everybody. Howdy. Thank you so much for coming to today's production of The Legend of Finn McCoy. My name is Ryan Singh.
My name is Davey Collins.
Yeah, and we're the education team over at the Idaho Shakespeare Festival. Before we start today's show, we just want to say a huge thank you to the Morrison Center and the Morrison Center Endowment Foundation for making today's performance possible and providing a free public performance and accessible theater for all. So a round of applause for them. We also would like to extend a huge thank you to our wonderful ASL interpreters here today, Lavona Andrew Carson and Fran Bennett.
So the show we have for you today with Idaho Theater for Youth, Idaho Shakespeare Festival, is The Legend of Finn McCoy, which right there for you. And something we're very proud of. This is a local playwright, Ben Kemper. It was such a thrill to get to work with him, and so this show, it normally is touring all over to schools in all over in Idaho, and even going to Oregon. We go into Nevada, so all over. You know, we do around 25,000 students, around 90 to 100 performances. It's a incredibly exciting program to get to be a part of, and we're super thrilled to get to show it to you guys and to have this public performance at the Morrison Center. And also we want to say there's going to be a question and answer portion at the end of the show, which will include the playwright Ben Kemper as well. So hang out if you're interested, hang out afterwards, and we'll get a chance to talk and answer some of you guys' questions.
Yeah.
So
cool. All right, without further ado, here is The Legend of Finn McCoy.
Everybody, how are you doing today? Awesome. Before we get started, we just have a few questions for you. With a raise of hands, who here has ever seen a theater show before? Oh,
Nice. All righty. With another raise of hands, who here knows what theater etiquette is? Okay. Who here knows what the word etiquette even means? Okay, it's okay, because if you do not know what etiquette means, you can Google it.
Welcome to Idaho Theater for Youth's 2024 Educational Tour, a program of the Idaho Shakespeare Festival. Written by Idaho's own Ben Kemper, The Legend of Finn McCoy Swim Upstream is made possible by the generous support of the following sponsors. Idaho Commission on the Arts, J.R. Simplot Company Foundation, Laura Moore Cunningham Foundation, William and Martha Mosley Charitable Trust, U.S. Bank, Idaho Community Foundation, and the following funds: FM, Angie and Beverly B. Beistein Foundation, Forever Idaho South Central Fund, James A. Pinney Memorial Fund. Thank you for attending and enjoy the show.
Once upon a time,
In a faraway land!
well, not that far away, a long time ago.
But not that long ago.
This is an old story.
Super old. It's a story that comes from a lot of different places, a lot of different times.
It could take place in the rainy valleys of ancient Ireland.
Or the wild coast of medieval Japan.
Or it could take place right here in these same mountains 1,000 years before in a Nez Perce or Shoshone or Coeur d'Alene camp.
It changes every time we tell it, but today, this story takes place right here in Idaho Territory in the Wild West.
The hero may have a different name,
The monster might have a different shape.
but the story always stays the same, and everything always turns out all right in the end.
So far, at least. Hi, I go by Ruby.
And they call me Pearl. And we're storytellers, collectors of fables and myths and the tallest of tales.
And today we're here to tell you this story, the Legend of Finn McCoy.
This story's the Idaho of yesteryear, born from a place where the hills rise high and the plains spread wide.
And the snow on the mountaintops lasts till summer.
And the rivers run fast and free. And this story is about this kid right here. And his name was...
Boy!
His name was...
Boy!
His name was...
Boy!
Finn! His name was Finn. Finn McCoy. Criminy.
And through no fault of his own, Finn McCoy was apprenticed to
An evil wizard!
Boy! What are you doing? Lollygagging about there. Where's my bag? There's fish to catch.
I'm sorry, sir. I thought I saw a butterfly over
Oh, I've no time for bugs. Get the bag, you pitiful cur.
Now, you might be wondering, what is an evil wizard doing way out here in the Wild West?
Oh, it's out there, boy.
He was on a quest.
Oh, so close.
He was trying to catch.
The salmon of knowledge, the biggest, oldest, craftiest fish in all creation.
A very special salmon. It was wise.
It was magic.
It was huge.
Oh, and he's so close. Oh, I can almost taste him. I can smell his fishy scent on the breeze. And when I catch him and cook him and eat him, I'll be the strongest, smartest wizard to ever walk the earth.
Yes, you will, sir.
When I have his magic, I'll rule the world.
That'd be something, sir.
Oh, I've been after that fish a long time, boy. I've tasted across all creation, from the rivers of Ireland, across the lakes of Europe, and the streams of Asia, all across the vast Pacific, to the coasts of America, up from the sea to this mountain wilderness. Years of searching, thousands of miles.
It's good to have a passion, sir.
Oh, I've given up so much, boy. Power, fame, oh, back in Liverpool in England, I could have joined up with 4 of the evilest wizards in the world, but I chose to follow the salmon instead. You know, I can still hear them sometimes mocking me.
You never should have gone chasing that fish, man. You left the bag before we got famous.
Silence!
Let it be.
Oh, I'll show them. I'll show them all. Joe, Pete, Gregor, and Hrothgar. Oh, they'll rule the day. They settled on their imbecilic plan to cover the face of the earth in beetles. Oh, they'll all tremble when the salmon and all his power is mine. Oh, that knowledge and power will be coursing through my noggin, and I'd have it a lot sooner if I wasn't saddled with a weeny, weak, and worthless lagabit like yourself.
I'm sorry. I'll go get the bags.
Oh, yes. You better, boy. When I found you, you were a smudge on the roadside. A friendless orphan without even a crust to nibble on. So you'd better mind your place and obey my every wicked whim. And do you know why, boy? Because number 1, I'm bigger than you. Number 2, you're smaller than me. And number 3, if you ever disobey me, I'll shrink you down to the size of a berry and crush you between my teeth.
We did tell them that this was an evil wizard, right?
Yup.
Come on now. Get my coffee, you useless lad.
Here, sir. Don't you want me to boil the water for it first?
No time. Oh, I have not slept in weeks, boy. You know, that's the secret. Dark roast and darker sorcery. Any day, that salmon will be mine.
No,
Onward!
no.
Onward!
And so Finn and the evil wizard hiked all over the rivers and lakes and streams of Idaho.
The evil wizard with his enchanted fishing pole, his magic hook, and his charm net. And poor Finn McCoy running along behind.
And every eddy, pool, or sandbar that they came across, the wizard fished for the salmon of knowledge.
But no matter where he fished, or how he cast, or what lure he used, was never there. And this made the wizard spitting mad. He tore down mountainsides.
He exploded streams.
He burned whole stretches of forest. He can breathe fire?
Yeah.
Does it seem like this evil wizard gets stronger and more terrible every time we tell it?
No. Okay. It's out. I don't want to be here anymore. I was better off on my own. But if I run away,
You better not be thinking about running off, boy. Or you'll end up like the rest of my apprentices, which is devoured by me, because children are delicious. Evil wizard, in the mountain. Evil wizard, yeah.
we should say, if any of you kids are worried, you are not going to get eaten by an evil wizard.
Yeah, they're not around anymore.
Well, that's not strictly true.
Oh, right. They're called investment bankers now. But they don't eat kids, so you're safe.
Finn, on the other hand, was not. I'm just so scared all the time. I can't do anything right, and I know one day I'll make one mistake too many, and I just wish I could go home. I wish I could shrink down to the size of a barley corn seed and disappear. But I can't go home, and I can't disappear. I don't have a home anymore. Oh, look, huckleberries. A wild huckleberry bush over the river. Oh, hi, little salmon. Do you come here to eat the huckleberries too? Oh, I wish I was salmon like you. To have a whole river to explore, a place to belong, somewhere where you don't have to worry about everything. You grow up in these beautiful mountain lakes, and you swim all the way down to the ocean. I read about your migration in the Schoolhouse Library. Oh, I love the library, even though it was like $3 on a shelf. I felt like I belonged. But after my family, well, I didn't have any place to go, anywhere to belong, anyone who'd take care of me. So, when an evil wizard comes up to you and he says, you're my apprentice, now go grab my bags or I'll turn you into a teensy worm and step on you. Well, there isn't a book to prepare you for that, so you go along with it. Even though you know it's going to be a huge mistake. But sometimes you find a huckleberry bush, and that makes things a little better. Do all fish like berries? I bet this makes for better fishing than blowing up a river or breathing fire. Oh, wow! You must be the salmon of knowledge, the biggest, oldest, smartest salmon there ever was. Do you really have magic powers? Oh, do you like huckleberries? Is this your spot? Oh, wow. I couldn't believe anyone would want to eat ya. Oh, but you better go. Swim away, quick. Please, before my boss gets back. Oh, are you trying to tell me something? I don't understand. Just go. Swim away. I don't want you to get...
Yeah! Oh! Now I've got you! You slippery kipper! Oh, well done, boy! Keeping that slimy creature distracted while I snuck up! Oh! I can taste that power!
The salmon wasn't out of tricks just yet!
Why?
When the evil wizard tossed the net and tangled it in the air, it turned into a beaver and chewed its way out.
But the wizard caught it with his hooves! It turned into a horsefly!
What's happening? Ow! Whoa! Oh, quick boy, build the cook fire. Oh, you're going nowhere, Mr. Fish. Oh, it'll cook you up and eat you. Bite by bite.
But it's
Where'd he go? Hey, the fire, or it'll make you an aperitif.
And for 3 days and 3 nights, the evil wizard and the salmon of knowledge wrestled in the shallows. The sun set and rose and set and rose. I love this part.
Really?
Yes, it's so cool. I mean, the salmon was like, and then the evil wizard was like, it's an exciting story to tell.
The evil wizard going to catch and eat that fish and use all of its wisdom to take over the world! And that's cool to you?
Oh, come on. You know that's not how the story goes.
We don't know that. Sometimes the wizard wins.
No, he doesn't. That has never happened before in the story.
Not yet, but it could, it might. Just keep going.
3 days and nights passed, and the salmon of knowledge thrashed and splashed, and the evil wizard held tight to its tail, so tight that every salmon thereafter, and even until today, have a narrow bit where the evil wizard squeezed the salmon.
It's true, look it up. And finally, step by step, the evil wizard hauled that ancient fish out of the water, bonked him on the head, and prepared to have the salmon of knowledge cooked, eaten, and consumed.
Oh! Look at him, boy. Oh, look, it's like he's a puppet. Like he's swimming. But he's not, because he's dead. All right. Oh, let's get him on there. Oh, there we go. Is it coming out there, boy?
Slowly, sir.
Oh, there we go. Sizzle! All right. Now, boy, your job is to stand here and turn that spit until that salmon is cooked to perfection. And you're not to have a taste of it. Not so much as a crumb. Not so much as a scale. If I see you so much as lick your lips at my salmon, I will.
Sir, I understand, sir. Please don't rate me. Please don't make me into an operative. I don't even know what that is.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very tired from hundreds of years of hunting and fishing and raging and burning down forests and eating coffee with a canful, so I'm going to take a nap until you're done.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I didn't mean for this to happen. Full of fear, Finn turned to the spit and cooked the salmon of knowledge. What should I do? Should I try to get you down with that help? Oh no, he'd just eat me. And it's too late now. The hours passed as the great salmon sizzled over the flames. Oh no, I can't just stand here. Even if it's just getting you off this spit. I have to do something. Even if I get eaten as a side dish. Oh, all right, Mr. Salmon. I'm gonna try to get you off this, Ow! My thumb!
Oh, he burned his thumb on the tail of the salmon. And what's the first thing you do when you burn your thumb? Oh! And in that moment, 3 things happened all at once. 1,
All of the memories of the salmon of knowledge.
all the ages it existed.
The wide world that it traveled.
1,000 truths about the universe.
1,000 tricks and shapes and forms. All of that poured into Finn McCoy.
2, the salmon of knowledge shrank until it was just a little tiny, new-hatch salmon fry, no bigger than a little finger.
Oh, it licked itself off the fire and floats along the bank.
It jumped into the water and disappeared.
And that's when...
3.
The evil wizard opened his eyes and sat up. Oh, no. What are you, get out of my way! No. I see. You've eaten my salmon when I expressly told you not to.
You know how weird that spit has been. You know, came in from Ralston and all. And I tried to fix it. I touched it.
It's all right.
Really?
Yes. It's not like I've spent centuries tracking that salmon across the world in hopes of becoming the greatest wizard ever, only to have my prize stolen from me by a scrawny little orphan boy. Worse things happen at sea. I'll just eat you up instead.
The evil wizard's jaw unhinged like a snake, and he reached out ready to grab Finn and swallow him.
Finn sprang away from the wizard's maw.
And in that moment, he began to change. His legs stuck together as he jumped, and his arms became fins, and scales shimmered all over him. And in a trice, he was no longer a boy, but a fish flying through the air.
Then the salmon hit the water and, quick as a wink, swam away.
But this evil wizard isn't an evil wizard for nothing, and I've got a few tricks up my sleeves. Hero, horo, hero.
Under the river, Finn swam and swam and swam. I'm a fish! I'm a fish! I'm a fish! I'm a fish! He was not having a good time. Oh. Can I breathe underwater? Okay. My gills are working, pulling up all of the oxygen out of the water. And wait, how do I know that?
Whoa! Slow your flow. What's up?
I was a boy, but I'm a fish, and my boss is trying to eat me!
Whoa. Hey, man, you used to be a human?
I turned into a fish. Or I turned myself into a fish. Do you know the salmon of knowledge?
Whoa, hey, man, I just left the lake 3 days ago. I don't know any knowledgeable salmon. I'm headed downriver to sample the smorgasbord of snackery that is the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, wow. I'd like that. Maybe I should join. I wasn't exactly having the best time as a human boy.
Yeah, you should totally come with. Join the Smoke Squad.
Smolt? As in teenage salmon smolt? You mean I'd have friends again?
Yeah, life on the Smoke Squad is great. You get to swim where you want. You get to eat what you want. You don't have to worry about all the things humans do, like school or work.
Or getting eaten?
Oh, well, that's still a pretty big issue.
Yeah, everything wants to eat salmon. There's bears and wolves and otters and osprey and orcas and...
Whoa, dude. Harsh vibes.
Sorry. I just started thinking of all the things that ate salmon. And all these facts sprang into my head. Oh, this is what my boss is trying to get.
Oh, a list of predators?
No, knowledge. I bet you this is what turned me into a salmon in the first place.
Righteous.
Yeah. And now I got all these facts swimming around in my head, not just about salmon, about everything.
Like what?
Like a jiffy is a trillionth of a second.
Cool.
The moon has moonquakes.
Neat.
You can chase off mosquitoes by playing dance music.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah. Maybe this is all right. I can do whatever I want now. I can have fish friends. I think everything is going to turn out okay now.
Oh! Quick, here, hide in the reeds. We have patterns us on our back.
That's called camouflage.
Tubular. If we swim in the reeds, we're nearly invisible. It's a heron. They eat little fish like us for breakfast and lunch and dinner.
What'd you say? It's a really evil-looking heron.
I'm not the best judge, but the glowing eyes, the gleaming feathers, the weird top hat, I'd say it looks pretty evil.
That's my boss.
Your boss is a heron?
Beans!
Well, you have all that salmon knowledge. Use that.
Not helping. I know that salmon can live in fresh water and salt water.
Yeah?
That we can jump up to 12 feet in the air.
Uh-huh.
That taco cat spelled backwards is taco cat.
I can sense your fear, boy. I can feel your wriggles in the water with my scaly legs.
Can't you turn back into a human? Humans are much scarier, even than herons.
I wasn't really thinking about what was happening last time, and now all I know is that sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins.
And how long?
Like 40 minutes. Oh, but who needs to know that? Do we stay here? Make a run for it? Maybe if we...
Guys, have you seen this spectacularly evil heron?
What do we do?
I don't know!
I've no time for this. Hear me, boy. If you don't commit, right now, I'll boil this whole river with my magic and every living thing in it.
Can he do that? Is that part of the story?
He gets stronger and more terrible every time we tell him.
Oh, you'll all be poached as perch.
Oh, he's getting strong. It's getting hotter.
My family! My friends!
Come on, boy. Before all your fishy friends are fried.
Oh, I can't think. It's too much.
But do something!
can't.
Please!
Did you forget, boy? There's nothing you can do. Because number one, I'm bigger than you. Number two, you're smaller than me. And number three,
Leave these fish alone and stop boiling the river.
there you are. You thieving fry!
Please, you don't have to do this. These fish haven't done anything to you. What if I teach you? I can tell you everything I learned from the salmon of knowledge.
There's nothing I can learn from the likes of you.
I don't understand. Why'd you need the salmon of knowledge in the first place? You're a great and powerful wizard. You're so strong you can do whatever you want.
Hardly. With that fish's gift, I'd be 10 times as great. For starters, if I wanted to change my shape or work any kind of magic, I wouldn't have to turn back into this floppy human form first.
So you're saying that if you want to change your shape, you'd have to turn into an evil wizard before you're an evil lizard or an evil owl or an evil aardvark?
Aye! It's absolutely aggravating!
But if I wanted to change my shape, all I'd have to do is this.
Ooh. And with the mighty wiggle, Finn twisted out of the air, out of the wizard's spell.
And as he jumped, he changed again. His legs grew out short and stubby and fur puffed out all over him. His front teeth grew and he plopped out on the bank as...
A marmot!
What? Oh, a marmot, the largest member of the squirrel family.
Get back here!
Oh, I can run now.
Turn around and face me like a man, you yellow-bellied varmint!
Excuse me, sir. The
I love your guts for garters!
Oh, sorry. I'm too busy running away.
Oh, blast! Oh, he'll be over the next ridge by now. But this evil wizard isn't an evil wizard for nothing! And I've got a trick up my sleeve! Hello, hello, hello!
Miles and miles and miles flew underneath Finn's paws. He squeezed through crevices, scurried up scree slopes, and jumped over boulders.
Parkour.
He ran until he thought all four of his legs were gonna fall off. Until he found...
Oh, marmot burrow. That's perfect. They can go up to 65 feet long and go 6 feet underground. Thank you, Random Human Facts. Oh, maybe the marmots will take me in. Maybe I'll find a place to be safe for real. I'll just pop down here and...
Excuse me. You are not a member of this colony. You smell all wrong.
Well, I was cooking fish, and then I was a fish.
I mean, sir, you do not smell like a proper marmot. You smell, in fact, like a human boy.
Oh, well, I am a human boy.
What? Then how do you come to be marmotized?
Okay, so I work for this evil wizard who came from Ireland, and he was all like...
Not interested. Go away.
Oh, please! If I don't find shelter, I'll be eaten!
Not my problem. I'll just leave you to the mercy of that particularly evil coyote over yonder.
Oh, please, let me in! Don't let me get eaten by that evil coyote! Please!
Nope.
Okay, what do I do? What do I know about marmots? Well, they communicate by whistling. That's why they're called whistle pigs. People used to think they were giant ants that dug up gold. Oh, marmots have terrible eyesight. That's why they're such great smellers. So, if I smell like a marmot, I bet these rocks down here have marmot smell all over them. I'll just, Yep, that should do it. Maybe. Hey. Sorry I'm late. Can I hide down your burrow?
Do I know you?
Well, I am definitely not that marmotized boy who was just here.
Yes, I gathered that. What's your name?
My name is... my name is Phil. Phil.
Goodness, it's me, yes. Come inside, quickly.
Boy! Come out here, boy!
Why is he shouting down this hole? Excuse me, the North Marmot isn't here.
Oh, of course he is. The trail ends right here at the burrow.
How curious. What do you think, Phil?
It's Finn, actually. I am that marmotized boy you met before.
Gadzooks!
I'm sorry. I felt bad about lying. Please don't let him beat me.
Oh, there you are. Come out here, boy, or I'll dig out this burrow and gobble up every marmot, one by one.
Steady on!
Oh, please, you don't need to threaten them. Is there anything we can do to stop him?
Yes, I have an idea. Everyone, let's push the North Marmot into the jaws of our adversary. Right. The good of the many outweigh the lives of the few. Phil, push!
Oh, please, there's got to be a better way. I can find another place where we can tunnel out of it, escape. We can figure something out together.
Why would we share our home with an outsider who isn't even a marmot? Push!
Almost got you, boy.
I won't let.
Wait!
Well, that was a nice snack, but I want my salmon powers.
Please stop it!
Oh, how does it feel, boy? That marmot's gone because of you. It's all your fault, lad.
No, it's not. You're the one who's blowing up rivers and eating people.
All because of your selfishness. If you just let me devour you first thing, that marmot would still be marmoting.
That's not true. It is your fault. You're just a big, scary bully. But I'm not afraid of you. I can change. I'll become a wolf or a grizzly bear or a dragon. And then you'll be sorry. Any minute now. Why? Why can't I change?
Because, boy, you're a puny runt, and that's all you'll ever be. Oh, that's sorcery. And what can you do with it? Turn into worthless vermin and spout useless rubbish. You don't deserve that magic. Haven't you ever heard, boy? Knowledge is power, and power belongs to those who can use it. Do you know the first thing I'll do, boy, once you're gobbled up and I have those salmon powers? I'll take all the water in this land, every river, every lake, every stream, and I'll drain it dry as a bone. I'll chop the trees with my teeth till they're not but matchsticks, and I'll sweep these hills with fire, and the world will be mine for the taking.
No!
Ah!
Let you do it!
Little late for that, boy. Nah. Ow! Ow!
But right before the evil wizard could cram him into his mouth,
Finn, we're good and twisted and turned as blue as the summer sky.
it shoved right out of the wizard's grasp. His fur flew off and his arms spread out.
And suddenly, he was a little tiny bluebird soaring high above the mountains,
High into the air before any spell could catch him.
leaving the evil wizard with a mouthful of feathers.
Oh! I'll get you for that, boy. To see if I don't!
Oh, hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, you just got messily devoured back there.
I said I'm fine, so.
Okay, but you know.
But this evil wizard isn't an evil wizard for nothing, and I'm not gonna let you. First row, listen to me, little boy. I'm not gonna let some smarmy, beak-faced, bird brain wrest away my powers. You two, let's go.
High into the clouds, Finn flew, flashing over the mountain peaks still covered in snow.
Oh, this is amazing!
He felt as though all his worries had fallen away.
Oh, maybe I should stay a bluebird forever. Live in the forest, eat huckleberries and worms. Ugh, never mind.
Who's the clever claws now, boy?
And the evil wizard, now a massive evil eagle,
Or eagle, if you prefer.
sped toward him.
Nowhere to hide now, boy!
Can't do this!
Oh, you'll never outrun me!
That's too much!
I'll never stop hunting you!
I wish I was a barleycorn seed!
I'll tear the world apart! I'll gobble up everything that scuttles, or swims, or flies until I have you!
I wish I was small and senseless!
I'm bigger than you! You're smaller than me! And nothing's gonna save you! Nothing! Nothing! Nothing!
Stop!
himself again, and this time he became... Hey, what's wrong?
I don't want to tell the story anymore.
Oh, but we're just now getting to the good part.
Finn's given up. The evil wizard's about to eat him, and there's no hope. And I was just messily devoured twice.
But, you know the story. It all turns out all right. It always turns out all right. That's how the story goes.
But what if it doesn't? Maybe it'll be awful. There are all of these huge, horrible things that are coming to eat us, and no one can do anything about them. You see it too, don't you? It doesn't matter how much you know, however smart you are, how sure you are of how the story's going to go. You can't be sure of anything except that no matter how good things are now, someday it'll all go wrong.
You're right. I don't really know how the story's going to end. And I get scared sometimes too. But whenever I get scared or hopeless, if I can find a friend, then maybe they can see something that I can't. And maybe we can figure out something together.
Yeah, him.
Oh, a hat. Oh, okay. Okay. Right, all right, okay, so, high in the sky, with the eagle's sharp talons closing in on him, Finn McCoy squinched and squashed and shook until he became a barleycorn seed, the tiniest seed, a little golden fleck falling through the sky. And as he fell and fell and fell, and the ground got closer and closer and closer, he wound up in the most unlikely place. Whoo! Here, chickens, come get your dinner, my lovely ladies.
Tony, you keep feeding these chickens, they're liable to burst.
Pop down, you old sour puss. Ain't nothing too good for my fine feathered ladies. Only the best feed and grain and mealworm on offer. Ain't that right? Sure is.
Talking chickens. I'm gonna get dinner on the table before anything crazier happens. What?
Fella. Well, look at there. A barleycorn seed.
A barleycorn seed?
A barleycorn seed. The tiniest seed there is. Whoa now, ladies. Don't you get at it yet. This here seed is special. Whew. Fell right out of the sky and bumped me on my noggin. What? And oh, it's whispering to me.
Cody, you finally go around the bend.
No, really. It's whispering to me. And it's shaking. Oh, goodness. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Oh, thank you. Sorry for bopping you on the head.
Lordy, it's a transmogrified boy!
I'm sorry. Oh, can I sit down, please? I've been 3 different species in as many hours. And a seed. Oh. Oh, thank you. Chickens? Ugh.
You look knackered, son. You need anything?
Don't go encouraging that there shapeshifter. We moved out here to get away from shenanigans like this.
Now, Casey, this boy needs our help.
Nothing but trouble. Ghouls, lycanthropes, mermaids.
No, you're right. I gotta go. There's an evil wizard who's coming out to eat me, and I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
An evil wizard?
Yes, and he'll be here any minute. I'll go.
Now, hold on a minute there, young feller. Now, that's a different kettle of fish entirely.
Yeah, get on back over here. Look here, my name is Cody, and that lump starch right there, that's Casey. What's yours?
Finn.
Ooh.
Finn McCoy.
Now, you listen here, Finn McCoy. I don't know what skillet of trouble you've fallen out of, but you don't have to face it alone no more. You just tell us about this evil wizard.
No. This is all my fault. I'm no good for anything.
I'm sure that's not true, son. There's so much bad in the world, but we can't just let it sit on us. Whatever this wizard's done isn't your fault, but it is still your responsibility to help fix it.
You're right. I can't let him win. I can't let him eat me and take over the world, and I can't keep running away blindly or letting these salmon facts protect me. I gotta stop him somehow. And also, did you know that the little blob of toothpaste that you put on your toothbrush is called a nurdle?
A nurdle?
Yeah, N-U-R-L-D-L-E.
Well, I tell you what, son. What can we do to help you? You want us to fight him?
Oh, no, don't do that.
Oh, okay. You want us to hide you?
No, he'll just tear apart this place looking for me. He eats up everything in his path.
Cody.
Wait a minute.
There's a rather malevolent-looking eagle circling up there.
If I can't outrun him, and I can't out-magic him, then maybe...
Might even call it an eagle if you were so inclined.
Oh, I can't do this alone, but could you?
That nasty looking bird, get closer!
You think that'll work?
I don't know, but it might.
Here, Casey, spread the rest of the chicken feed.
Woo.
All of it. Come on, ladies. Let's get inside.
Oh, they are. Who in tarnation have we got ourselves into this time?
Oh, it's swooping down on us. Duck!
Ah! You geezers! Did a shape-shifting boy come by here? Do not lie to me! I'm an evil wizard and I will know.
Now see here, mister.
Now, Casey, don't. Hey,
What?
there was a shape-shifting boy here.
Oh.
Fell out of the sky as a barnacle
Yeah.
and landed in the chicken feed.
All right, where are you, boy?
And then he was a boy again.
What?
That's right, said some wool-brained wizard was after him.
But when he saw you coming, he got so scared, he turned into a seed again.
Where is he?
Well, with yours swooping down on us and all, I lost sight of him. But he couldn't have gone far.
Being a seed and all.
Yeah. He's probably somewhere in all this chicken feed.
Oh, sublime! I have you now, boy.
I don't know about that, man. That's an auto chicken feed to find one little barleycorn seed in. You know, if you want it, you can ask me in the lives, that's all.
Oh.
Right.
Help!
Need the barley.
Help!
Say barley.
Help!
Do you need the
need your help. I don't need anybody's help. I caught that fish. I think that boy, and I'll be the greatest, evilest wizard the world has ever seen.
That evil wizard used all of his power and all of his cruelty and all of his sorcery to change himself into the most terrifying, the most horrible.
The greatest seed hunting monster imaginable. He became an evil chicken!
Evil chicken! Evil chicken! Brock, brock, brock! Brock, brock, evil! Brock, brock, evil! Evil, evil chicken!
Look at him go, gobbling up every seed in sight.
Never in all my years have I beheld such an evil chicken.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's looking for.
Oh, I sure hope this works.
That evil wizard gobbled up every seed in sight in the yard.
He ate and ate and ate. And something started to happen.
Do you ever eat so much, so fast, that everything just slows down?
And you can't get up because you're just so full.
That evil wizard ate a meal meant for an entire flock of birds.
He couldn't move his legs.
He couldn't flap his wings.
He couldn't turn back into an evil wizard. Uh-oh. Quick, Casey, get the thing. Now, Finn McCoy, I think you know what you have to do.
He's trapped as a chicken! It worked!
Of course it worked. Because the legendary hero, Finn McCoy, outsmarted that foul spell slinger. Couldn't have gone any other way.
There you go, Finn McCoy. You've defeated that dastardly wizard. Time to finish the job. How do you like your chicken dinner? Roasted, fried, flambéed?
Now, Casey, I know how this kind of story is supposed to go. Finn has to deal with this his own self. Yeah, go ahead, son. Turn into a fox, or a weasel, or a wolverine. Take care of that menace once and for all.
Yeah, I don't think I can. What? I don't want to be the type of person who solves my problems by eating people.
But what if he turns into something smaller and wriggles free?
He can't. Not unless if he turns into a human first.
He could cause all kinds of mischief, even if he's a chicken.
I know. But I think I need him to help me solve some of the problems he's caused first. If only by showing me what not to do. I tried to find my place with the salmon and with the marmots and in the sky. But there's just so much that's wrong and scary with the world that I gotta do something. Maybe the salmon of knowledge got caught on purpose, knowing someone like me could use its gift to help. Even if that is just telling people that the first baby carriages were pulled by goats. Maybe that's helpful somewhere. Maybe all that people and fish need to make the world a better place is a change in perspective.
And so began the legend of Finn McCoy, who grew up to become one of the great heroes of the Wild West.
He traveled all over, standing up to bullies of all stripes and sizes. He spoke up for the helpless because he remembered what it was like to be small in a big world.
And whenever he ran into an impossible problem, all he had to do was change his shape and his perspective.
He wasn't just a warrior, but a peacemaker and a teacher.
Knowledge isn't any good unless if it's shared. And wherever he went, he always carried a pockets full of huckleberries in case that he came by a river or a lake or a stream. He'd toss a handful in hopes that the salmon of knowledge was swimming there and would know Finn's thanks.
And that's the story.
Our version of it a long time ago.
Well, not that long ago, in a land far away.
But not that far away, where the hills rise high and the plains spread wide.
And the snow on the mountaintops lasts till summer. And the rivers run fast and free.
Thank you all so much for coming today and being a wonderful audience for us. We are now going to do a Q&A. So if anybody has any questions about the show, about life on the road, about the set, the props, the puppets, we would love to take those questions. Before we do, let's welcome Ben Kemper. And we're gonna go down the line and introduce ourselves. Would you like to start, Ben?
Absolutely. My name is Ben Kemper, and I'm the playwright.
My name is Sam Murphy, and I played Ruby.
Hello, my name is Jake Atkinson, and I played Evil Wizard.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Threaten Parsley, and I played Finn McCoy.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bakari Garvin, and I played Pearl.
All right. Are there any questions? Any questions?
We got one right. I think one right in the
All right, we got one right here in the pink middle here. You love the puppets? Awesome, thank you. So yes, the puppets were made by Hayden Pedersen and Davey Collins. They're both. So they're made out of something called EVA foam, which is, I believe, when you heat it up, correct, you can.
Right. So, they're a combination of EVA foam, Worbla, and junk recycled material. And so Worbla is like
A thermoplastic.
Yeah, it's a thermoplastic. And EVA foam is very strong and heat sensitive, so you can.
One of the things that Ben wanted in the script was for all of the puppets to look like things that you can make at home, like books or bandanas. You can take anything and make it into a little creature. But to make them road-proof, we had to use sort of more durable materials like foams and plastics to make sure that they survive the 100 or so performances of the event. So.
Yes. All right, any more questions? We'll go right here. Get the hat on. To prepare the set. Does anybody want to take that?
Sure. So we started rehearsals on January 2nd, and we rehearsed for 3 weeks. Our production team had the same amount of time to do all of the things that you saw today in the show. So roughly 3 weeks.
Yep, and then it takes us about an hour or so to set up and tear down the set every day. Yeah. All right, let's go right over here in the black and white stripes. You like the evil chickens? Wonderful, yes. They're made out of burlap sacks, and it has kind of a frame that we can switch off the not full chicken to the completely full chicken. All right, let's go right here in the kind of polka dots. Yeah. You like the chickens too? Wonderful, they're a fan favorite.
Everyone loves the chickens.
They're right here. Do I get to wear my evil cape to parties? In snake form. I haven't yet, but that's a wonderful idea. Once maybe the show's over, I'll be able to do that. But this was actually handmade by Becca and Nicole, our costume designers. It's made out of army blankets, so it's quite heavy and quite warm. So I am very hot during the show. All right, are there any more questions? You're right here.
What is each of y'all's favorite puppet to use throughout
What is our favorite puppet to use throughout the show?
Yeah, I'll start. I would say mine is my fine feathered ladies. The little chickens that I bring out, you know, they have their moment. They don't talk, they don't do their thing. They're just pretty, you know? Just like me, you know? So that's my favorite.
My favorite is my marmot. His name is Momo, and I love Momo very much. We've been through some things together, and we've grown stronger because of it.
My favorite puppet is the heron. I feel like it's much different than any other puppet that I get to use. And it's just beautifully made by Hayden and Davey. It was hand woven, a wicker basket, handmade, and it's very fun to use.
My favorite puppet that I use is also my marmot. I love my marmot matron. They're my best friend.
And I don't get to handle any of the puppets, unfortunately. But I just kept putting them in the script because they were fun.
Well, right here.
All right, right here in the front, yeah?
I would like to ask the author, how long did it take this play to come to fruition?
How long did it take the play to come to fruition? Both a very long time and a very short time. I've always loved the myth that it's based on, the legend of Finn McCoy and the Salmon of Knowledge from the ancient stories of Ireland. And that's always been a tale that's been in my heart. And a couple of years ago, I brought it into my repertoire as a storyteller when I was going around the state telling stories about Idaho salmon. And then last year, when Veronica von Tobel, then the director of education at the Shakespeare Festival, came to me and said, Ben, do you have any stories that we could change into an Idaho tall tale? I said, yes, I do. And then it took about a month of furiously scrambling in the morning and furiously scrambling at night to put the whole thing together. And then I brought it before David Collins and Ryan Singh and the whole cast once you came aboard, and it just coalesced from there.
Yep. All right, we got one right here in the red. Yep.
The holiday is so cool. I think it's my favorite.
The heron?
Was it the heron? Is that what you said? The heron? Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's it's one of my favorite puppets too.
It's great.
Just to say, a lot of the puppets, how they work in the heron. So how we move the mouths is kind of like a bike brake on your car, or on your bicycle. And so when you squeeze that, right, it squishes the brakes together, and that's how we move all those mouths on the fish and the heron. So, all right, yeah, right here. Do our voices ever get sore from projecting so much? I will take that one. Yes, for about through rehearsal to like the first couple of weeks, I had to adjust a lot because of the placement of the Irish accent, and so there was a lot of days where I was very hoarse at the end of the day and finding kind of that sweet spot of where to place it and where I could have the longevity of doing the show. Does anybody else?
Mine hasn't yet. There was the time I got sick for like a week, and that one kind of hurt, but like it wasn't like projecting because it's bad. Davey and I, we thought my voice was just gonna die like halfway through. I'm still going strong. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Are there any hands out there,
There's
Davey?
one in the very back.
I can't see.
In the back.
In the very back, middle. Yep. So there's someone. Well, have we ever gotten hurt on stage? Yes. Has anybody ever gotten hurt on stage?
I occasionally pinch my fingers. The worst thing that has happened on stage is that my pants ripped.
I've definitely been a little sore after some shows, so maybe a heating pad at night or some warm baths with some Epsom salts. So.
I have a few battle scars on my hands, just from, I don't know. Somehow they get there and you're like, oh, look at there. You know, so I have something to always remember Idaho from.
Tons and tons of bruises. You don't know when it happened, but they're there.
All right, we're gonna go all the way in the back. You got some stripes on. Yeah.
Did it hurt when you used the brake stuff, like the bike brakes, after you did it for a while?
Do our hands ever get sore? My hands haven't ever gotten sore.
Every
but-
day.
I think mine were in the beginning when we were in rehearsal. It was having to get used to doing it. But now that we're going into our 10th week on the road, so my hand is nice and ready to go. You know, it's good.
All right. Way in the back, middle.
More plays?
Sorry, what was that?
Are we going to do more plays?
Are we going to do more plays?
I sure hope so.
We do have one more public performance at the Jump Amphitheater in April. Other than that, I'd like to do more plays too.
Yeah. So if you guys want to catch it again, or there's anybody that didn't come today that you're like, you have to see this, we will be at Jump.
April 5th.
Yes.
In the outdoor amphitheater.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, question for you guys. For anybody in the audience who wants to be an actor or an author when they grow up, what advice would you offer?
Yes. What advice would we offer to anybody who would like to pursue acting in the future? Anybody?
Well, I got to be able to do this, I would say partially because I did the apprenticeship program, and it's a summer program at the Shakespeare Festival. It's super cool. It's like a full quarter of school in the summer. You get to do a lot of fun things. So if you're a sophomore, junior, or senior in high school, I would recommend looking into that. You get to meet a lot of people from across I want to say the valley, but I don't know if you guys take everyone from the whole state. But it's really fun, and it's a great opportunity, so that's something I'd look into.
Yep. Yeah, I grew up doing the Idaho Shakespeare summer camps when I was 10. My Nana got me into it. She's actually right here in the audience. And I would say the biggest tool if you're young and you want to be an actor is keep your imagination alive. When you're out on the playground, whatever you're playing, I don't know, whatever you play today, Spider-Man on the playground or something, and you're out there and you're believing, you're like, I'm Spider-Man, I'm shooting webs, right? And you're believing it. That's what we get to do every day and get paid for, is that we come up here and we just play and have fun and believe our imaginations and what we're doing.
I think hopping on the back of Jake's answer is not ever allowing somebody to tell you that you can't be something. Because to be an actor, you have to step into somebody else's shoes. You have to become something else, sometimes other than yourself, right? And a lot of times people want to put people in boxes because of how they look, where they're from, who they are, their backgrounds, and things like that. But as an actor, you have to be able to let loose of all of that and try to become something else. When we jump in to become Pearl or Finn or the evil wizard or Ruby, right? There's a piece of us that's there, right? But we also have to use our creativity and everything to become something else. So if anybody ever tries to tell you, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that, tell them, Bakari got your back. And if you want to come to the ATL, we can talk about it, okay?
All right. Any more questions? Maybe one over here? No? 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 Going once? Going twice? All right, thank you, everyone. Have a great day.